start with one topic, but we just see where we end up. You know, it's basically the game of telephone. This is Tangent Telephone. Wait, how did we end up here?
Hello, my dudes, and welcome to another episode of Tangent Telephone. How are we doing today? How's everyone doing? How are we feeling? I'm holding the telephone in my hand because, I keep thinking I'm gonna start the episode by being like, hey, but, it's okay. It can just be a prop. It doesn't need to be a part of our, we're now a we, we're married, our everyday lives. Okay? Full disclosure, I recorded an episode. Well, I can't even call it that. I made it about 12 minutes in. This was last week. I want to say 4 or 5 days ago. I tried recording an episode and it was so insanely chaotic and the stars just weren't aligned. I kept pulling things out of the phone booth and they were like the first one was FaceTime my best friend, and so I did. She didn't answer. The next one was a spelling bee, and I was like, okay, this is a cool idea, but I don't have anyone here to quiz me on words. And then then I pulled out a really heavy topic, and I was like, well, I was in a good mood today, and I don't want to do this. So it was kind of just a shit show of an episode, and I could upload it just for fun, because this is the podcast with no rules. But it's a little bit chaotic, so we'll see. I definitely didn't want to just upload that as my second episode. I was like, we're gonna lose people if I do that. So, jumping right in. Oh, something fell out. Every time I see this phone booth, it makes me laugh because I spent more time than one should on something that looks like this. To be fair, I had to paint it 17 coats. And it also it doesn't look like a phone booth. It does look like maybe a door for a Barbie. So that could be useful eventually for some, I don't know. But let's see what our topic of the day is. Eye color facts and hair color facts. I'm assuming, okay, it's a good thing I have my laptop because even though, some people thought my cat is taking a shit right now. I don't know if the mic is picking it up because she's on the third story and I'm on the second. Anytime I am it's not just when I'm filming, because I film a lot, but it's specifically when I need the audio to be above average quality that she decides I'm gonna go in my litter box and absolutely fuck shit up. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like she's going into her litter box, which by the way is in a little cat house type situation. It looks like it could be a side table or something. Just makes it more aesthetic, to have a box full of shit inside of it, so you can't see that. She just jumps in it, does her thing, jumps out. Oh my gosh, it is so loud. For me at least. And it sounds like she just is in there thrusting her body against the wall. I don't understand what happens, but it's almost like she does it as an act of defiance because she doesn't like when I am doing this. She doesn't like when I set up a camera and talk to it. She gets extra needy, even though she's already the most needy cat. Genuinely, probably the neediest cat on the planet. At least that's what everyone that meets her is she's kind of a dog and or a human. And I do blame myself for that because I did rescue her when she was 2 weeks old and she was very sick and dying, and so why am I talking about my cat? But then I just treated her like a human and spoiled her, and if you could stop, please. Eye color facts, hair color facts. I think, well, I'm gonna have to do some research because even though I am the expert at words, as we learned in the last episode, I can't just rattle off facts about the different eye colors. Though I do know that it might be green eyes also, but blue eyes are more sensitive to light, which makes sense. There's less like pigment in them. Oh my gosh. How long is this shit gonna go for? Or like, it's not even like she's shitting. She's like trying to find the perfect spot, and it's like, okay, this could be interesting because I have seen like BuzzFeed, not BuzzFeed specifically, but like, you know, those kind of listicle articles that are like, if you have brown eyes, you're more likely to get a job as an accountant, and if you have green eyes, you're more likely to live to be 100, you know, shit like that. And it's like, how are we measuring these things? Who's coming up with this? You know? So I think there is something, if it's real or not, I don't know. Let's find out. And then hair color facts, I don't know. We'll see if we get there, but I am interested in eye color facts. And this is fun because everyone that's listening to this has a color of their eyes. So we can include everyone, which is what we're all about here, including everyone. It's not. I mean, it is, but it's not you know what I mean. I'm trying to think, because obviously there's blue, green, brown. My eyes are so interesting. They're blue. Like if I have to write what color my eyes are, I write blue, and they can look very, very blue. But sometimes they are silvery gray with like a touch of blue, and then when I'm in the snow, and I'm guessing this is just because it's like white and reflecting whatever, they turn like a purpley blue gray. So they're weird. They're like, it's like mood rings. It's like I have 2 mood rings in my eye socket. Except I don't think it has to do with mood. I think it has to do with just, you know, the reflection of the colors and lights that are around me. But I do know that there's no like brown, there's no green. They're just, she's meowing to go outside. Please hold. Now that I am out of breath from running up a flight of stairs and letting my cat outside, but I don't like let her outside. I have like a rooftop. It's enclosed. I'm not just, you know, I'm not just letting her out into the wilderness. Also, if you're watching the video version of this, which you should be, because I don't got a face for radio, baby, okay? I got a face for video. I mean, I did get a degree in broadcast journalism because I did think that I was going to be a news anchor. So anytime my parents want to say I'm not using one of my degrees, bitch, what does it look like I'm doing right now? What were we doing? Oh yeah, eye colors. I'm actually out of breath from running up one flight of stairs. So wait, what was I saying about if you're watching? Oh, if you're watching the video version, there's like a weird light situation happening on my collarbone. Okay, eye color facts. Eye color is a polygenic phenotypic trait determined by 2 factors, the pigmentation of the eye's iris and the frequency dependence of the scattering of light by the turbid medium in the stroma of the iris. So it does have to do with like the light and like the reflection. What eye color is the rarest? Red, violet, and gray. Hey! Violet and gray, that's like me. But what if they're also blue sometimes? I wish they would just make up their mind. Honestly, that is so me of my eyes. To be like, I don't really know. I think we want to be blue today. Like, I'm feeling kind of great. That is so me. They're so indecisive. They cannot just pick something. Hate that, but also love that for them. Interesting. Green is the most popular lens color for contacts, with brown coming in a close second, despite it being one of the most common eye colors. I was going to say, I've always wanted to get brown contacts, because I think brown eyes are just, especially when you're blonde, I think I want to see what I would look like with brown eyes, you know? I've always kind of wished that I had brown eyes. I like my eyes, and I think, I don't know though, pretty much everyone you see has like brown eyes. So I'm surprised to see that the second most popular contact color. I usually see people with blue contacts in. Blue and hazel are seen as the most attractive eye colors for men and women, but they're surprisingly the least popular contact lens. That's interesting. How rare are gray eyes? 3% of the world's population. Okay, yeah, this picture of gray eyes actually looks like mine. It's like a blue-gray. Like, I don't want to just read fun facts about eyeballs. I want to, like, read characteristics of each eye color. When light meets and refracts from blue-colored irises, it produces an unusual eye color. See, that explains why I'm in the snow, because it's like so bright and all that white. Huh, if you have blue eyes out there, when you go to the snow, do your eyes turn like purple? Purplish? It's like a light purple, like a violet. Okay, facts about eye color and personality. That's what I wanted. This is gonna be some very scientific information that we're about to read because, you know, everybody knows that your eye color determines how smart you are, how introverted, extroverted, adept at certain things. We all know that comes back to your eye color. Brown eye color personality. Listen up, all my brown-eyed bitches out there, okay? This is for you. If your eye color is brown, then your eye color personality reveals that you are self-sufficient, practical, serious, steadfast, outgoing, friendly, good-natured, or easy to talk to, vivacious kind of individual. Wow, the serious to vivacious is an interesting pipeline. You also might be quite attractive in your looks or in the way you speak. You are confident and assertive in your communication skills. You possess immense mental strength. You are also very kind and loyal. You are quite proficient at living with detachment from outcomes and things. I don't know how true that is, but I have blue eyes obviously, and I'm the opposite of that. So far that checks out. It's really hard for me to detach from things. You can enjoy your own company in solitude. This is not even a full sentence. The next line says, however, once you are committed to your goals. That's it. There's no comma, there's no conjunction, just, however, once you are committed to your goals. Okay. You're very passionate about your relationships or work. You're good at steering through conflicts. You would rather let the other person express his mind and then state your thoughts. You like people with manners, especially if you're a woman with brown eyes. You love being around gentlemen who are expressive and vocal about their thoughts. You're also good at making new friends, and you enjoy meeting new people and exploring new places. You're also open to new experiences in life to learn new things. Wow, reach the word count on an essay. That's the vibes that I'm getting from this. You are also good at cheering up. This sentence. You also are good at cheering up people. You are also known to be a good kisser. Okay. So that's for brown eyes. All of that is accurate for every single person with brown eyes. So that's a lot of people out there. Why are the descriptions for blue and green eyes so much shorter than clearly the person that wrote this? Clearly whoever wrote this had brown eyes. Who wrote this? This is on Jagran Josh. Wait, but it's written by a girl. Well, I think she has brown eyes because she wrote a novel for brown eyes, and then the other colors don't have that much. Okay, green eyes. Listen up. If your eye color is green, then your eye color personality reveals that you are a creative, self-sufficient, calm, collected, and passionate kind of individual. You have a pleasant demeanor even during times of crisis or stressful situations. You tend to exude a mystery around you. You are quite sensual and attractive in your relationships. On the outside, you're not very vocal about your opinions or thoughts. You are also quite unpredictable. You love freedom. However, on the inside, you value your relationships and take your commitments very seriously. I feel like that sentence was supposed to be in the previous one, when they just ended the sentence. You are passionate and committed to your relationships. Studies have noted that people with green eyes are quite appealing. You are quite patient and have great restraints over emotions. Look, the last 3 people I've dated have had green eyes. Actually, they've all 4 of my long-term boyfriends were like, well, minus one of them, but he did have greenish eyes, they are Persian. So tan with green eyes. And reading, you are quite patient and have great restraints over emotions is funny because, no. You cannot be easily angered. Your IQ level is also found to be quite high. Sorry, I'm speaking for men, no. My dad has green eyes. My mom also has green eyes. You know what's interesting? My dad and mom both have green eyes. 3 of my sisters have hazel eyes, the first 3. Myself and my sister Amanda both have blue eyes. And for a while, I was like, how is it possible that we have blue eyes if both our parents have green eyes? But that's not weird. It would be weird if I think if they both had blue eyes and then we had brown eyes? Question mark? I don't know. Anyway, you are creative, original, and intellectual. Your concentration power is commendable. You have a sharp mind and high levels of enthusiasm. Green-eyed bitches out there, let me know if that is true. Blue eyes. Is there only 3? Oh, we have hazel. There's no gray, though. Okay, if your eyes are blue, your eye color personality reveals that you possess high intelligence levels, devotion to social causes, and high pain tolerance. Okay, hold up. But that's weirdly accurate. Devotion to social causes and high pain tolerance are both very much me. Studies have found that people with blue eyes are the strongest of all eye color personalities. You steer through emotional conflicts with the least damage. You're a cautious person who does not open up easily. Look, that couldn't be more opposite than me, but maybe I'm an outlier here. You will evaluate a situation and people for some time before jumping into any relationship or business matter. Since you're slow to open up, it's often taken as arrogance. However, people who do stick around to know you much better are met with a warm, loving, and sincere individual. You're pretty much happy and cheerful on most days, however, you can get grumpy or irritated with routines. Okay, look, I knew this was gonna be like bullshit, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this much bullshit. Let me see if I can find a different article that maybe like surveyed some people. This says surprising personality traits revealed by your eye color. This is literally an eye doctor website. Study from the University of Queensland and the University of New South Wales links a person's eye color with how agreeable that person is. Researchers found that those with lighter colored blue and green eyes tended to be less agreeable and more competitive than their brown-eyed peers. Blue and green eyes were also linked to being skeptical of others, while those with brown eyes were seen as more altruistic, sympathetic, and willing to help others. You know what? I'm getting personally offended by this. Brown eyes are altruistic? What? And also, how is altruistic and sympathetic the opposite of skeptical? It's not. The explanation for eye color serving as a benchmark for agreeableness could be cultural. Brown eyes are more common, so it could be that there's a sense of belonging or fitting in with those who have dark eyes. Brown eyes also may be more likely to come from cultures where a trait like agreeableness is more culturally and societally valued than in blue-eyed cultures. What? I know, like, when you go to, like, I think, like, the UK or probably, like, Switzerland, I think blue is, like, the most common eye color. I don't know. I also live in LA and I've lived in California, and it's, like, such a melting pot that, like, I'm just so used to seeing everything, and, like, I don't consider it a culture of whether it's eye color, skin color, hair color. Like, it's so spread out and so, like, I don't know. The most common characteristic thought to be associated with blue-eyed individuals: exuding sweetness, being sexy, and kind. Oh, so basically they just surveyed people and thought, like, and asked, what do you think about people with blue eyes? And this is what they said. So they're not really measuring it. They're literally just measuring the responses from people, which is very biased. Green eyes. 29% of participants associated green eyes with sexiness, also thought of as creative and a little devious, and shy. So they're really just studying, like, what people think of other eye colors. They're not studying. Alright, are we getting over this? Wait, this one? I guess black is an eye color. This one's talking about black eyes. The eye is so closely linked neurologically to the brain that you might call it the only part of your brain you can see from the outside. Okay, so my brain is blue and gray and purple. If you have light to medium brown eyes. Wow, 80% of the world has brown eyes. You may excel at tennis. What the heck? It's very specific. If you have dark brown or black eyes, you'll share many of the same traits as people with light or medium brown eyes. However, you're probably even more confident than your brown-eyed companions. I think black eyes look really pretty on girls, but can sometimes look creepy. Not creepy, that's the wrong word. It seems like so striking on a woman. But I also can't think of any man that I know that has black eyes right now. 5% of the world's population have amber or hazel green eyes. That's pretty crazy that both my parents have green eyes, which is, like, the most rare. And then I have 3 sisters with hazel eyes, and then 2 of us have blue. Well, my sister Amanda, hers are, like, blue. I don't think they really changed to gray or anything. Mine are definitely, like, more gray. I don't even know what they look like right now if you're watching the audio. If you're watching the audio, yeah. Blue eyes are a genetic mutation which took place 6 to 10,000 years ago and is the cause of the eye color of all blue-eyed humans alive on the planet today. A relatively new phenomenon in the history of humans. Interesting. Which means that all blue-eyed people, oh my gosh, we're all related, and that we all share a single ancestor in common. I'm never dating anyone with blue eyes. I don't know if I have. Like in a relationship. Blue-eyed people, the light blue hue of this eye color is sometimes associated with being soft and timid. However, blue-eyed people are actually the opposite of these things. In fact, people with blue eyes just might be the strongest of us all, as studies have found that people with blue eyes are better able to tolerate pain than those with any other eye color. Okay, I've now seen 3 of these articles that say that, and I am inclined to believe it. I just wonder how they got there. Women with blue or green eyes seem to cope with childbirth the best. Not only did they become less anxious once their baby had arrived, they also were less likely to become depressed than women with brown or hazel eyes. If you have gray eyes, oh my gosh, gray representation. Yeah, see, this photo looks like my eye. This eye color is a variation of blue eyes and is extremely rare. It's estimated that less than 1% of the world population has gray eyes. Whoa. Okay, why does this low-key explain me? So it's talking about light gray eyes and dark gray eyes. Mine, I would say when they're gray, they're more dark gray. They're like a heather gray. But it says dark gray eyes are much different. You have the most balanced personality of all the eye colors. You have two separate sides of your personality, and you always know exactly which one to be and when to be it. I fully relate to that, and I've always attributed that to being a Gemini moon and a Gemini rising. Just like, I feel like I have this duality. We can get into that later. That's a lot to unpack. Okay, so I'm kind of over these eye color facts. Did I miss any eye colors? Well, it didn't ever say purple. Okay, I'm over. I've also read that people with blue eyes tend to live the longest. Who knows? I really don't understand how they're doing this research. Do we want to look up hair color facts? No, not really. I know that blondes tend to have more hair, but it's finer. Personally, I have a lot of strands of hair on my head. Like, a lot, but my hair is, like, it's so fine. It's so fine. If you're watching this video on YouTube, comment below your eye color, because I want to know, like, is the majority brown? Or, because, like, there's so many, like, Asia is huge, right? And, like, I would say that the majority of people there have brown eyes. If it's the United States, like, brown eyes, 45%. Okay, see, yeah, blue eyes, 27, hazel, 18, green, 19, other, 1. Oh my gosh, my cat is trying to get back inside again. Come here. You want to say hi to the people? Cat ASMR. Did you throw up on my duvet last night? Even though I just washed my sheets and duvet yesterday. I woke up and I thought she had pooped on my duvet cover, and it's like I have all white sheets, white duvet. It looked like shit, and then I turned the lights on and it was like, she just threw up. If she does throw up, she like goes onto my bed to throw up, you know, when it's like the worst place that she actually could throw up. What is that sound? What? She gets irritated that I don't have enough thighs to have like a comfy space for her today. You eat your poops. I love you, I love you, I love you. Well, if you're listening to this, sorry, but I wonder if you can hear her purring. Let me know if she should start her own podcast. I have cat hair on my lips. Oh my gosh, it's like everywhere. Literally everywhere. Okay, well I think that is good. It's like stuck to my chin. I'm gonna look like I have a goddamn beard. I think that's it for this week's episode. I have a beard. Why are you shedding, and why is my chin so sticky that it just accepted all that? Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Tangent Telephone. I need to go shave my beard. We started with facts about your eye color. What did we end with? Cat vomit? Me having a beard? Ow! Just don't bite me. Ow! Getting attacked by my cat, apparently. Do not jump up here and attack me. I can see that you're about to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why do you do that? What? She's purring, but I know she's about to jump up and attack me. Watch, she'll do it. Oh. Why does she do that? Literally, why do you do that? She'll just be like getting pet, chilling, and then she'll just like gnaw on my flesh. No. 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 Ah, no. Stop. I don't want you to bite me. I don't. I don't want it. I think I'm gonna leave this in the video version but cut it out of audio. If you're just listening to audio, you just missed a really great little segment that I'm gonna cut out because you kind of had to see it in order for— Ow! Oh my god. She's really just got me. That's it for this week. From facts about your eye color to cat vomit. What are you eating? She's eating something over there. Alright, we need to— This is why she throws up, because she's eating something on the ground that I know wasn't edible.